Hey everybody, welcome to Mugen Battle 2591! This will, without a shadow of a doubt, be the biggest and most historic week for my series, considering what's waiting for us at the end of it. The long-awaited and highly anticipated K&K versus Mr. GA showdown. I have a very special stipulation to be added to such an earth-shattering encounter. You'll have to wait till Friday to learn about it, though. Now, let's get to Monday's main event. Today, we have two of A-Tier's baddest beasts about to badger each other for this marvelous major. The Axe Nightmare Alcott is looking to behead Norfair's notorious space pirate in Ridley. Uh-oh. I see the demonic dragon's portrait looks different. That could only mean one thing. He's been upgraded. This could be disastrous for Alcott if he is not prepared. Ridley was hard enough in his old form, and it took Shonuff to barely ground it. A quick history lesson on both players. Alcott's debut in the 2200s was very impressive, as he tore through the likes of Shadow, Kyo, the Hulk, Stingray, and Sailor Venus. Sadly, a few majors slipped under his sheet of armor with Nero and Shinkazuma. However, being the first to slay Ridley in his new transformation would really solidify him as a permanent top A-tier player, in addition to gaining his biggest career-defining win. A lot is riding on this vital V. Will he obtain it? Ridley's resume speaks for itself. Numerous flawlesses, wins over Gambit, Ragna, and Sailor Saturn in dominant fashion. His only loss was to Shonuff, which funnily enough, he snagged a flawless on in round 2, so even in defeat he walked away with a huge accolade. If he can chop through Alcott's steel, he may find himself with his greatest win to date. Bottom line is, both are coming off losses, and both want retribution and redemption. Who will earn it? Let's get down to the TNA Ring Stage and see. Hope you all enjoy. What a barn burner we have to kickstart this legendary week! This is going to be tremendous! Alcott upgraded Ridley TNA Ring Stage. Get ready, let's begin this blitz. Okay, Alcott opens up with the Axe Slash, the Axe Uppercut, now goes for the Aerial String, hits upgraded Ridley into the corner, now Ridley fighting back with the Claw Barrage, right to the Talon Dive, pushing Alcott into the corner now. Now Ridley turns around, focuses his attention on Alcott, who gets an Axe Jab through into an Axe Slash, another Axe Uppercut to a Brick Wall Slam, to an Arcing Axe Strike. Now Alcott chaining him in the air, then gets a big brutal jump kick. Ridley stuck in the corner, missed the Talon Dive. Alcott trying to chip at him with the Axe. Ridley flies away, missed the Body Slam. Alcott goes at him with the Axe. Now Ridley back in his face with the Claw combo. Now steps back, big flamethrower, does about a third of his health. Alcott runs in, gets a counter jab off of Ridley, runs in, another Axe Barrage, lays into Ridley good. Now strings him with another aerial right to the big knee. Alcott trying to bring it back, but Ridley with the Talon Dive catches Alcott. Now starts carving into his armor, big claw combo, right to the big aerial string, brutalizes Alcott in the corner. And upgraded Ridley just brings it right back in round 1 here. Alcott, come on, dude. Fight back hard at round 2 once again. Alright, Alcott starts with an Axe Jab, now goes with a big aerial string to the big knee. Alcott gets Ridley in the corner again, missed the Axe Slap. Now Ridley back in his face, big claw combo right into that aerial string again. Ridley chaining Alcott hard for about a third of his health, right to the flamethrower in the air, and Ridley continually laying into him, and Alcott finally counters with a grab to a throw, to an Axe Jab, to an Axe Slice, into a Brick Wall Slam. Now Alcott bringing it back with his combo strike. Big Axe Strike, now goes for the counter jab on Ridley, knocks him into daze. Alcott chipping away with the Axe combo again. Alcott quickly bringing it back, another aerial strike to the knee. Now Alcott, oh man, gets countered by a Talon Dive from Ridley. Now it's like Ridley trying to break through, but Alcott counters with a knee to the big Axe String in the air to the Axe Slam. Then another grab jump kick into the air, another grab jump kick, launching Ridley into the corner. Axe Slam brings the beast down. And Alcott manages to make a comeback of his own in round 2. And we are going to an epic final round 3 blitz for the last time. Alcott opens up with the Axe Slash, the Axe Uppercut, then a Brick Wall Slam, another Axe Slam, then a low kick to a big Axe Strike, another Brick Wall Slam, Ridley getting chained hard. Now Ridley finally counterattacking with his claw combo. Now steps back, big flamethrower, about a third of his health done already. Alcott grabs Ridley as he runs in, counters to the Axe Slam. Now see Alcott trying to brutalize Ridley in the corner with the Axe Strikes, and Ridley blocking with his giant wings. Ridley trying to wait for an opening, counterattacks with the Berserk Claw combo to the Talon Dive, right to the aerial string, rips into Alcott hard. Now goes for an aerial flamethrower, nearly takes Alcott out of the fight here. Alcott counters with a nice counter jab on Ridley, stuns him. Now Alcott back in his grill with the Axe String, Brick Wall Slam, right to the Axe Slam, right to the low kick, to another Axe Strike, another Brick Wall Slam. Alcott missed the Arcing Axe Strike, grabs Ridley, tosses him to the other corner, now goes for the ground whip. Ridley blocks with his wings, gets in, but Alcott grabs him again. Man, this is going to be close, folks. Ground whip, Alcott missed that. Now Ridley going right through Alcott's shield, goes for the Talon Dive, rips right through his defenses and grounds him. And Ridley Ridley somehow, someway, brings the set back in round 3 with the Talon Dive, knocks out Alcott right through his defenses as he crumbles to his knees. 2-1. It is too late to run now. You'll wish I killed you. Man, I had a hard time keeping up with that one. Very, very back and forth here. I really honestly did not know who was going to take it. Ridley managed to just rip through Alcott's defenses in the last moments of the match and drain the last bits of his energy. I don't know how the Space Pirate got it done, but with this upgrade, he has truly secured a mountainous major over the Axe Nightmare. And Alcott, I'm not gonna shortchange him either. He did an excellent job staying toe-to-toe with that upgraded Ridley. He's the first and probably going to be the only one to do that. I don't know. We'll have to see how upgraded Ridley does in the future. But Alcott really held his own, and I gotta clap to him for just doing that. He almost had upgraded Ridley. He would have been the second to actually defeat this monster, short of being Ridley in his older form. Wowzers. Hell of a classic leading into 2592, I gotta say. The bar being set very early. I hope the other contenders can follow suit. Anyways, folks, stay tuned for Mugen Battle 2592. Another singles classic coming up, hopefully. And we'll see if they can deliver just as good as these two have. Anyways, see you then, peoples.